Hey everybody, Jim Gonzalez, EDI Support. So we're on the final step. The final step is customer onboarding. This is the step we love the most. Just for the simple fact is, it means we're going to be working together. It means my team's going to be working with your team. It means that we're going to be moving on as partners and figuring out things as we go and handling those different trading partners, those different types of integrations, whether it be EDI, API, XML, JSON files, CSV files. Whatever it is, we're going to be that intricate part to help you and just give you guidance, give you assistance, or manage the system. So we're going to be looking for you to sign at what's called a consulting agreement. So that's basically just laying out how we handle things with my organization, letting you know the times, the hours that we're going to be available to you, which is normally 8 to 5 your location. So if you are in Eastern, we'll be available 8 to 5 Eastern. If you're in Pacific, it'll be 8 to 5 Pacific. If you have a company that goes from East Coast to West Coast because you have different locations, well, guess what? That means we're going to be available from 8 to 5 from Eastern or 8 to 5 Pacific. So we're going to be available to your team and your organization. It doesn't matter how many different locations you have, which is nice because that almost puts us as being 24/7 relatable for your organization. And we do have emergency hours if for some reason you would have an emergency, because we know business doesn't stop, even if it's Saturday and Sunday. You'll actually get a hold of my cell phone number in an emergency case. You'll have email addresses that you can use in an emergency case, in an emergency situation. Along with that, the beauty is now we're going to get into who's on your team. Even more in depth, not the individuals that we talk to through the process, but we're going to be adding on. We're going to be finding out who's in your accounts payable, who's your CFO, who's your CEO, who's your IT director, who's your outsourced IT department. Any of the individuals that could deal with any of the business documents that are going to be flowing in and out of your system, we're going to want to know who they are. That way we can have their contact records here for anybody that's on my team and my staff to reach out to. Along with that, we're going to be looking to gather remote connection information. How do we get into your ERP system? How do we get into the different systems that we're going to be interacting with, whether it's labeling software or it's dealing with where we're going to be installing a certain on-prem solution, or where we're going to be looking to the cloud as Azure, AWS, your own private cloud. We're going to be gathering those pieces of information, and we're also going to be laying out what we had already agreed to help you with. We're going to be laying it out in a little bit more detail and a little bit more depth. Along with this, what we're going to be looking for is doing that project management. So project management can be as simple as sending emails back and forth. It could be using tools like Asana or Basecamp or even Monday.com. Anything that you look to use in your natural project management, we can roll in to our project management to keep your records up to date. If not, we can literally keep it as simple as just email tracking, those type of things. It all comes down to you and what you do. And again, it's that we're trying to be fluid. We're trying to be an extension of your company. We're trying to help you, not tell you what to do. Give you options, give you things to handle. All of that comes with this. But the beauty of customer onboarding means that we're going to most likely be working together for years, if not decades to come, because we're agnostic. We don't care what ERP system you're using. We don't care what type of file formats you're looking to process. We don't care about any of that. Our job is to help you with document integration. It's to help you handle things in a more electronic method. It's to help you with maybe doing your labels using some type of software, whether it's Bartender, Loftware, Crystal Reports. I don't really care what it is. We're here to help and assist with that. We bring the knowledge to the table and the years of experience and all those things of what we found through implementations. That's why I love this step, because this step means we've done everything that we needed to through the first 5 steps. Those first 5 steps, they can take a day, a week, a month, a couple of years. It really goes at your pace and how you want to handle things. I try to stay involved and try to stay in communication with you so that you know that we're not going to push. We're not going to come across as salesy. We're just going to be here. We're going to be doing our thing, rolling along, helping our current customers, and hopefully you become a customer and you become somebody that we can be called a partner with. Anyways, that's really customer onboarding. It's just getting the layout of the land, getting our login, getting our credentials, getting able to access any of the tools or any of the solutions where they are for you, whether they be in the cloud, on-prem, combination of both. Doesn't really matter to us which one it is. We just need accessibility into it. We also need to know who those different consulting companies are or different individuals that are involved with your current software and your current solutions that you do, so that we can make this either a brand new implementation or a migration off of an existing implementation that's just not working, or enhancing that implementation that's already there and in place. So if you have any questions, again, as always, reach out to me, Jim Gonzalez, EDI support. You have our email address, you have our website and our phone number. If you need us, just reach out. There's nothing that you have to pay, just to have a conversation. Have a great day.